Hi, I'm here. I would like to give a testimony about manifestation. My daughter died this year, January the 12th. She also went to Urban Promised. I single-handedly raised my daughters. I have two daughters. One of them died while on vacation in January. I had to wear many hats, and I wear them proudly. And while I was stuck in Jamaica, my older daughter was pregnant and planning her wedding. I had to make the decision to come home, and I was switching hats in between because I was always a go-to. I was a mother, father, sister, brother, mentor, and everything to everyone. To summarize, manifestation, and I'd gone through it. And the day it took me 3 months to raise funds to bring my daughter back to Canada to bury her. I buried her April the 26th of this year. My family, as a result, fell apart. And the day my daughter was going in that ground, I went on my knees and I said, God, use me. I cried. And my daughter always loved everything in excess. And I remember picking up about 10 flowers, the power of God. Let me wrung those flowers and the juice came out and I thought that was my blood. And I cried. And I'm angry. And I go through emotions. And I knew I had to pick up my bed and walk. And I was angry at God. I was angry at everybody. I was angry. My family, everybody, because my expectations that they were going to come in, save me. And I thought I had to save myself. In the middle of it, I was getting evicted. I became homeless. And it all happened at once. And I had to stand within my truth. Manifestation. And have to readjust. And sometimes God just creates situations that you need to pay attention. All these years, when I came to Canada at 15, I wanted to be a writer. I was always articulate, have the drive, I'm a leader. And all these things happened, stripped me away from my career, everything, and brought me faceless on the ground. And I lost something that I didn't think I was ever gonna lose. And that was one of my children. I thought they were gonna bury me, and there I was, broke, penniless, and I had to bury her with dignity and still stand in my truth. No one else could save me but myself. And I always wanted to be a writer. And I remember living in this neighborhood, in this upscale neighborhood. My family was, and I was the third black people back then in the early 80s. It was okay to be prejudiced, racist. They had the right. But it was a black woman that told me, after I told her I wanted to be a writer, she says, oh, you're not gonna be a writer. If I couldn't be a writer, you can't. I'm a ghostwriter. And that etched in the back of my mind. And I carry that in my bosom. I believed her over myself. The essence of this story, It took me to my knees to lose everything, went through medical catastrophe, lost my career, become homeless, to look at myself and said, it's okay to be bare feet, look at my feet. Because they told me my feet were big and ugly, and that I had my mother's feet, until I came face to face of almost losing one of them in 2014. I come to appreciate myself. And tonight, yesterday I went for a walk and it says, you go through this ups and downs. Sometimes I'm happy, and every time I think about my child, she died at 24, and celebrate her 25th birthday on the 25th of February. And I thought, holy shit, I'm just going to walk in front of the car and end it. But something inside of me, I remember 2014 when I died, and my grandmother said, go back home. You have work to do. This is in spirit. And I opened my eyes in the hospital, and 10 people were looking at me saying, Lorna, you've made it. And I got comfortable where I was until it happened again. And I said, God, I cannot go any lower than this. Use me. And today I bare my feet. Look at them. I'm walking at them. I had to go to therapy about 6 times to walk. And I think that wasn't enough to propel me to recite my poems. And now I write every day. Like my life depends on it. Because when I see my daughter in the coffin, that's the corpse. She's no longer there, just a corpse, and you say, holy shit, excuse my language, that could have been me. I don't want my dreams, my legacy to die within me. And tonight, I'm going to recite one of my poems. I'm a murderer. Just hear it. We live in our ego, and we think our ego is us. We have to have beautiful feet, we have to have beautiful this. There's somebody that always asking, whose voice am I listening to? And I know I learned to stand in my truth. I don't owe nobody no explanation. I'm standing in my truth, homeless and proud. Because home is where the heart is, my truth. Today I'm going to recite one of my poems. I'm okay. I always told myself. And everybody want to recruit me to take me to church and tell me to give my life over to God. I said, so if I give my life over to God, I would be dead. I'm okay. God is my ambassador. He's my savior. He's my friend. He's my everything. He's the life that comes. It's not the Bible I read. It's not the church I go to. It's seeing that broken sister in the street and say, come, I will console you. And within my madness and my feelings ending it, I could help somebody who is helpless. And back to manifestation. I went for a walk yesterday, and I said, holy shit, man, look at my savings and it's dwindling. But God, I want to speak. I do want to speak. And by the time I took that 41 bus to Kill Subway, I got a text from Christine saying, Lorna, you want to go to a slam poetry tomorrow night? I says, yes. I didn't know I was going to speak tonight because I asked God to use me. Great opportunity. I'm ready, God. I'm broken open. And when the student is ready, the teacher show up. I'm okay. I have nothing to lose because I've lost somebody who's dear and near to me, my child. I will share one of my poems. Sorry, Christina, she's getting phone. Can you help me, please? I'm a murderer. Yesterday I commit. I'm a murderer. Yesterday I commit another murder of me. I died 1,000 times and still counting. I am destined to be free of me. You just wait and see. Something inside of me screams, please release me. I was once blind, now I can see. All I want for me is to be free of me, the false me, ego. All I want is to be free from this and that and everything you imposed on me. Emotional pain. Why choose me and I you? I mean, that wicked part of me, that parade, that ugly side of me that refused to honor. Ego, that false side of me, free from this and that and every mental bondage, captivities. I am the ocean, the river, the sea. Where do I fit in? I kept wondering. I died 1,000 deaths and still counting. I yearn to discover a new me, so I will gladly die to be the bird, the trees, the earth, the moon, the star, the universe. Every second of the day, I discover a new side of me. I am free. Freedom is mine, and I gladly claim it. I am free from all you think of me and all the demands you placed in me. I am free to fall for everything, yet believe in nothing. I have the worldly positions, and still I have nothing that really belongs to me. No reasons. I strive, I survive, I live, I love. So, I commit myself every day. I commit myself every second of the day not to sway from my truth. I love living my life this way. Not for you to compliment me. Flattery does not welcome here. That's just the way it is. I made it that way. Yesterday, long gone, forgotten. Today's new dawn greets me with a smile, yet the essence of mere memories, so insignificant. Yes, no, maybe, and should be. Yesterday's salvation, so imagined, glorified. Yesterday's drift into today. I commit yet another murder of me. And it makes me feel wild abandonment. I am freedom. My soul's cry out in rebellion to the once constricted me. I am freedom existing. No, not existing. Not merely living. I am the unspoken, unseen, yet powerfully felt ever-essence soul that collide with the delicious entanglement of breath called life. I am freedom. I am. Thank you.